Buenos días. ¿Cómo está? So we have a little Latin beat in the background. So that means we're gonna kind of get on our salsa thing today. So and just keep our feet moving. I'll always give you options, as you know I do. So we do have to do our warm-up. Things you're gonna need today is our usual weights and water and bands and a chair. But let's just kind of get this little groovy thing going here. And let's just start with a march. This march is more of a Latin march. So I'm kind of pushing my hips as I step from foot to foot. Bend your elbows. Don't worry about your arms. So from like this. Okay, heel in front, right heel. So I'm making a little fun stuff with my hands today. But I encourage you to figure out your own hand pattern. Tap your toe. So stretching my foot out, working through my ankle, because you want a lot of mobility around your feet. Tap to the side. So again, I'm just playing with my arms. You're welcome to do your own. If you're like me and working out on carpet, be a little careful with this cha-cha mambo pattern because you got to pick up your feet instead of shuffle. Tap back. So we're going to do the cha-cha, the mambo, in the front, in the side, in the back, kind of like our warm-up. And then I'll call them out to you so we can practice. All right, let's move. Reverse lunges. I'm stepping hip distance. Look at the ball of my foot. Music makes you want to shake, doesn't it? So let's hold next leg back, whichever leg it is. Hold it there. Rock your pelvis forward and backwards. If this one you need a little stability, get over next to something and hold on. Hold the hip forward. So the hip forward, the chest comes up. Feel the top of that thigh open. Calf stretch. So again, working on our ankle mobility. Let's reach the arms. Pull, pull. Both arms out, one at a time, coming back. Doesn't matter which one. Both arms pull back same time. Reach and pull. Static stretch for your back leg. Cross the elbows. Pull the elbows. Step up. Reverse lunges. So make a little camera adjustment. Hold your next leg back and rock your pelvis up and back. Keep going. Rocking, rocking and rolling. I feel like you're chopping off my head. Not that that's the important part. Got to see the feet, right? Hold the hip forward, deepen. Now to your calf stretch, heel down. Arms, pull back one at a time. Push out, pull back. Both arms out and back. Both out, both back. I'm in a static stretch calf. Make sure that back foot is not turned out. Step up, feet apart. Okay, bend the knees a little, stretch up right arm. And pull it down and reach it up. I'm not turned, I'm straight ahead. Two more. Okay, let's stretch up to the other side. Take your time. Up. Pull the elbow, reach the arm. Arm comes towards your ear. Both knees are bent and I'm not turning. Two more. Step your feet together, ankle and wrist circles. Because we'll be twirling our hands today too. Okay, other foot. Keep doing both hands. You don't have to hold the foot up. A little bit for the hamstring. You never know when we're going to kick our legs out. Belly in, chest up, shoulders back. Oh. And other side. Toe up. I thought I was going to be a little more sore after all the yard work I did yesterday because I could barely walk when I get out of the yard. Tighten the belly, a little roll the shoulders. So here's what's going to happen with our hands. They're going to do a lot of this, and this, and this. So you play with the arms secondary, get on your right foot. When our feet are together, you have the option of pausing or doing a cha-cha-cha, which is a 1, 2, 3. So we're going to start with the right foot, do 1, 2, 3, it changes legs. 1, 2, 3. Now, if that doesn't suit you for whatever reason, here's your option. That's in lieu of the cha-cha. Back to the cha-cha. So right now I'm just staying in place. We're going to take one step forward with your right leg and then come back and cha-cha. Here we go. Now your left leg. When I'm going forward, my arms are coming forward. When I go back, roll the arms. Forward step, cha-cha-cha. So you're coming toward me. Remember, we are a mirror image. And if cha-cha-cha becomes not what you want to do, hold the feet together. As you get more warmed up, the arms can go a little higher. Your forward step can be a little bigger. You got it. Olé. So let's hold the arms still for a moment. The same pattern, but instead of stepping forward, you're going to step to the side, cha-cha center. Other way. Cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha. Without the cha-cha. With the cha-cha. Cha-cha, roll your arms like we did before. Now you're going to push away from the opposite foot that's stepping out. One, two, 1, 2, 3. So we have a forward pattern and a sideways pattern. We're going to go back to the forward pattern. Come forward. Go sideways. Keep those feet moving. Keep those arms moving. Whoa. Hold the arms, keep the feet. Also, we could do this stepping back. So instead of stepping sideways, step back. Your heel is up. Don't drop that heel. Step on the ball of the foot. This is with the cha-cha-cha. Here's without the cha-cha-cha. Step back on the ball of your foot. Shift the weight onto the back foot for a moment. Back to the cha-cha-cha with the roll of the hands. Arms press down, down, down and out. Woo! I feel I'm getting a little warmed up, little by little. What does this look like from the side? So the arms kind of tell you where to go. When you're front, the arms are in front. When you're side, the arms go opposite side. When you're back, you go back. Let's put the three together. So we're gonna go forward. Go forward. Go sideways, right leg. Roll those arms. Now step back ways. Keep the feet. There are two more areas we can be in. Forget the arms. So instead of stepping back, I'm going to open up and run into the couch. So it's like back, but I actually turn the body so I don't twist my knee. Without the cha-cha, 1, 2, 3. So you turn into your right, turn into your left. Back to cha-cha. Now the arms might be a little tricky. It's kind of a hitchhiker hand. Goes over the front shoulder, the shoulder toward me. Oh yeah. Now on this one, the cha-cha can travel you. So you see I'm moving more to the side of your screen. If you don't have room, the cha-cha is in place. But for this one, I'm traveling on the cha-cha. Oops, got the wrong arm. There we go. It happens. So we have a front, a side, a back, and a turn. Okay, go forward. Now step out to your right side, push away. 2 more. Here's the one that goes back. Now I'm going to do the one that steps back and opens. Here it is. Woo! 1, 2, 3, and back. Stand tall. Keep moving those arms. So there's one more place we can go. What? Yes, there's one more place we can go. Instead of crossing back, we're going to cross in front. Take the arms out. So instead of stepping back, step across. Again, turn your body. So it's not this. It's like you're going to walk that direction. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. If on the 1, 2, 3 gets to be too much, hold together. Just some variation. So you can use the whole dance floor. Now when I cross in front, I'm going to cross those arms. Woo. Keep your feet moving. If those arms don't work for you, make up your own. So we have a front, we have a side, we have a straight back, we have a cross in the back, and a cross in the front. Let's put them all together. You ready? One more. Say here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, right foot travels forward. Right, left. Sideways. Back ways. Open up those arms. Crossing back with the hitchhiker. Get ready to cross in front. Going back to the forward one from the top. Step out to the right. Get those arms going, whatever it is you're doing. Now straight back. Remember, you can always take the cha-cha out. Cross behind, hitchhiker. Cross in front, right foot. Last time through, from the top, arms up. Side, side, back, back, cross over, cross over, cross front, cross front. Little water break, how'd you do? Little water break, there's more to come. Okay, the next one, it's just a walk. Now here's me walking. 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 It's just right foot, left foot. Always come back to this if things get a little confusing for you. No arms. Forward, forward. Forward, forward. Look at this. It's going forward and forward. This is right foot leading. March in place. That's my forward. To the side. Now this one may feel a little uncomfortable for those of you who hear rhythm because it puts us on kind of an offbeat. So I'm just going to keep my arms moving on this one like I'm pedaling with a bike. It's just right, left, right, left. Stepping out, stepping out. Got that one? So we're going to go back and do the first one. Forward, forward, back, back. Four more. I'm making the arms go like my feet, kind of, sort of. Okay, here's the walk. Walk wide, wide. I know this one's weird. You'll come to love it. So is there one that we can do back? Yep, it's back, back, front, front. here it is, back, back. So when I step back, I might want to widen my stance a little. Right, left, right, left. Push your little hips out. Okay, back to the sidewalk. Oh, I get it, sidewalk. Suppose that's why they made sidewalks? No, because they were on the side of the road. Forward, forward. Sidewalk. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Back walk, right, left. Hold the march in place. So you've got forward, side, and back. Let's add an element of jumping. You do not have to. You can keep with what we've already done. So let me show you what I mean. Instead of going forward, forward, and back, same thing when I go side. Same thing when I go back. So this one allows me to change legs. If that makes you confused, just stay on the right leg. Because I don't want you jumping forward with 2 feet. I want you jumping on the 4 count. 1, 2, 3. But because I jump, I have a choice in which foot I could do. I could do that leg again, but I like a little balance in my body. And the same thing, forward, 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 forward. Okay, let's hold the march, right foot. So I probably confused you. It's forward, forward, back, back. I'll start that, then I'll add the jump. Here we go. That's my base. Keep going. Here's the higher intensity. You see what happened? I changed legs. You don't have to do that. You can just step back and keep doing your right foot. Last one. March. Now the side. So you can just march in place. You can do this one, or you can add the little jump. Back to a march. Back, back, front, front in the basics. See, that's the right foot leading over and over again. When I jump together on 4, I can switch legs. I don't have to, but I prefer to. Here I go. Watch your furniture, she said after touching her couch. Back to the side. This is me doing this. If you're not doing this, you're looking a little different than me, but that's okay. Let's hold the feet. 2 step forward. 2 step back. One, two, three. So when I go forward, I'm going to reach below my knee, pull in my belly. When I go back, I'm going to tap and lean back. 1, 2, 3. Roll those arms, reach down, roll those arms, reach up. Now I'm coming forward and back. I can move on the diagonal. Let's go to your right and lean back. 1, 2, 3, reach. Anybody here want to reach the floor? If you can, I would say do it. Last one. Stay here, mark. I'm going to switch to the left leg. Do it any way that you want. That was me just getting on the left leg. 2 step forward to me. So it's left together, right together, right together. Down, up, reach down, reach up, head up. So this is a little more intense. It's kind of like a one-legged squat, right? Because your back leg isn't anchored. It's a light touch, just like the front foot is a light touch. Let's try that on the diagonal. Do you feel your core? I do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good, get a little out of breath. Head up. Last one. Hold here, get back on your right foot. That's my way. Do kick, march, 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 kick, march, march, march. So it's just a low flick, not a high kick. Instead of a kick, do a knee. I am veering a little side to side. It gives me a little more space to move. You can do it in place, as I was doing. Hold it here. So instead of my knee coming front, it's going to go out to the side. So you see what's happening is I'm kind of stepping back. So you remember the sunburst arms? Let's see if we can do those when the knee goes up. This is grounded. How about if I lift it a little? Knees to the side. Knee, walk, walk, walk. Whether you walk in place or walk from side to side, heel to your bum. Heel, walk, walk, walk. Remember, I'm leaning a little forward. It makes my back a little happier. You can stay upright. Most of us do better with a slight tip forward. So a swimming motion. Swim. La 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 la. Your heels coming up to your bum. No twist. Okay, water break. We have one more part. Next part's going to feel a little familiar to the 1, 2, 3, 4, do 2 of something. And the first something will be what you've done before. So march 4, tap. No arms. If you have the space, on the 4 marches, come forward of yourself, and then 4 steps going back. If you don't have the space, march in place. So we're going to use those roly-poly arms again. So you roll them, reach up and reach down. When you go down and up. So when you come forward, or first time, go up and down. When you're back, go down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, up, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got that one? 1, 2, 3, high, low. Low, high. Are you shaking your hips? Come on, we can have fun with this. You're only going to see me. Last time. Stay right here. So next one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push to the side. Arch. Push right, push left. So it's almost like a tap, but you put some weight on that foot, which is different than tapping. Doesn't it look different to you? Say yes. 1. This should feel a little familiar from earlier. Okay, roll those arms. Push away. Back. 1, 2, 3, push out. Oh yeah, I like this one. Just keep moving, even if it's a little different. Okay, here's the next one. March 4, knee up 2. Four marches, 2 knees across. 4 marches, 2 knees across. So I'm doing it in place. Here's it going forward. Here's it going back. Don't do 3 steps, it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, I should say 1, 2, 3, 4. So should we add the arms? They roll, pull over, pull over, pull over, pull over. Yeah. Knee 2. Walk 4. Knee 2. Now if you don't like that knee coming across, you could do the knee forward. 2 knee. Woo! Have a little fun with it. Shake those hips. Last time. Okay, one more variation. So we walk, step out to the right for a squat. Walk, step out to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left foot back, go to your left. Right foot forward. Now, squat can be what you prefer it to be. Can be modified. Can be kind of sumo-like where your knees go open and your feet are open. If your back feels this, brace. 2, 3, 4. Now, if you're looking for the challenge, reach for the floor, reach for the sky. Reach for the floor, reach for the sky. It's still 4 and 2, right? On the walk, roll the arms. Woo! Hey! Work it out now. Come on, don't quit. Woo! Here's your option. So you add the hops where you can. Couple more. Down and up. 2 more. Last one. 1, 2. Back to cha-cha. Okay, here's your last one, then we go to weights. Yeah, we're getting a lot of cardio today. So I go cha-cha, front step, back step. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now this one's going to involve a turn or a pivot. That may not make you comfortable, and you may turn the wrong way. Always turn the easiest way is what I say. If the cha-cha is not happening, step, forward step, step, backward step. Together. Okay, everybody got this one? You can do whatever you want. So when do I do that pivot? Well, if you're not going to do the pivot, you just keep this. If you're going to do the pivot, looks like this. And that means I get to go both ways. I'll always be facing the right. So when I went pivot, then I went back this way. Now some people, that's dizzy making. Do you have to do that? No, it's just something to play with. Here I go. Last time with the right foot. March. Get on your left foot. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Right foot forward, left foot back. So this one's really cool to do anyway. And you know, if you had a partner, then when you did the pivot, you just go under their arm and come back. But you don't have to turn. And you can do the arms wherever makes sense. So I'm going to add the pivot. I'm going to be turning always to the left side. You can watch. Or you can do. Here's without the cha-cha. Don't go behind yourself, that seems silly. Last time. And march, take a breath. And go grab your chair. So because of all the movement, we're going to stay in the chair for our weight work. So I'll bring my light weights, set them close, bring my tubing, hang them up. This is my cool down. Grab water if you want. Then you're in a soft landing. How are you? Yeah, well, you never know when you go to a mitzvah or a wedding, or if you come to my memorial service once upon a time, you will be asked to do that. Yeah, it's always good to have some moves in your repertoire. So, sitting tall, imagining you have the pillow, or by all means, put the pillow between your legs. So it's a twofer. So the right arm will be doing a bicep curl, and the left arm from the hip will be doing tricep extension. Now you may need to stand up for this one because you don't like to hit your chair. So if you did that one, we would be starting at the hips. There. So the bicep curl never completely drops down. Just don't hit the chair. Start with the hands at your hips, open up your chest, suck in your belly. I'll get the right arm going, then I'll add the left arm. Right arm just goes here, here. Short range motion, I'm aware of that. Now add the tricep. And your brain's going, what? Shouldn't be too bad. Can you hold your body still and not wiggle with it? The weight in one arm pulls you. Back arm fully straightens. Strong core, zip your zipper. If you're standing, a little bend in your knees would be appropriate. So now we're going to bend or straighten, and then we're going to hold it. So here we go. Hold, 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 release. Hold, 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 release. Not too hard, right? Again. Squeeze that tricep in your left arm. Back to simultaneous. Go and stop. Go and stop. Just start feeling like you're getting a little tired now. Coming up for a break. And rest. Relax through the shoulders, move your head around, re-zip your zipper, pillow or squeeze. So the left arm does the bicep, right arm does the kickback. Ready? Left arm first, up, just to my hip. Add the tricep. So what I'm noticing is my right arm tricep work is giving a nice bicep stretch. Relax the grip on your weights. Feel mechanical so you're not swinging through things. Okay, we're going to come up on the one that holds. Make sure you're squeezing. Hold, squeeze, release. Hold, squeeze, release. You're squeezing the muscle, squeezing the bicep, squeezing the tricep. Breathe. Last one of holding. Back to move. You want to feel your tricep kicking in. You got to make the elbow go straight every time. I'm sorry, I'm a little picky on this. Okay, all bicep curls, full range motion. That means they're going to go all the way down with your elbow becoming straight. You can have the palms forward. You can use the hammerhead. If you're starting to flow back, do one arm at a time. Fast up, slow down. Last 4. Sit tall. Okay, hands at your hips. All triceps, because that feels so good to my biceps. Squeeze the elbows. Shoulders back. Squeeze your inner thighs. I'm leaning a little forward. Get there quickly, return slowly. Okay, one weight. Easy, light or heavy, which would be easier or hard. This is for the obliques, but it can crank the back. So in one way, it's helping, and in one way, it's hindering. Let's put the weight on your right. Let your left arm go down. So as your left arm reaches down, make sure your bum stays anchored, and then up. So you're in balance, you're out of balance. Imbalanced. That's a word, right? I get there, I pause, I center back. So I want you to be aware of your core. Core means both the front, the side, and the back. You want a little more challenge? If you say, gosh, this isn't much, Karen, take the weight up more towards your head. Oh yeah. Make sure you're breathing. There is a tendency to hold the breath here. If this feels like that isn't good for my back, just go a little bit and then we rest to switch to the other side. Here, or as I said, a little more intense. Sit nice and tall. It's a lateral lean. Straighten. So be aware of your sensations. Abduct your legs. Feel there's a pillow there. I know sometimes you're just copying me, but I want you to take this internally and feel it for yourself. It may be too much for you. Maybe you don't go so far. Maybe you say, I'm good with more of a challenge, thank you. So there's that pause. Keep your hips grounded. Nobody wants to fall out of the chair. Last one. And rest. Tubing. Whatever tubing you have, or bands. If you're tired of sitting in the chair, you can stand up. I have my handles, or if I'm holding the bands, put both feet under like this. Crisscross your handlebars in front. Depending on the tension that you want, your arms can stay down, but your chest comes up, your hands can come up, or your hands can go here. I've even been known to do this one, so. Okay, abduction. You know the form. Knee and foot move together. So you can see where my ankle is. Trust me, my foot is below the ankle. You're just gonna trust me because I don't think you can see it. If you're standing, yeah, I just thought after all of our dancing around, we could appreciate a time in the chair. So we're working for that fatigue. Notice how your core is participating. Are you aware of that? Zipper zipped, shoulders relaxed. Knee and foot move together. Hang on, last 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I need to move my weight because I can see I'm going to probably kick that. So, okay, sitting up tall, open and shut. So this can happen as well as this. So make sure they're both going together. It's like a swinging door. Half of the door doesn't stay behind. Remember those doors they had like in The Wizard of Oz? The top part open, the bottom stayed closed. I guess that was before screen doors, maybe? I always thought that's great because, you know, you could visit with people that way. Mailman could hand you your mail. Strong core. Make sure you don't feel like you're moving around in the chair. Push hard. Push hard. Last 4. And rest. I'm going to release the tension on my band or my tubing. Now I'm going to go to stand up. Feel free to sit in the chair. As I said, we've done a lot of standing up. And you can grab heavier light. I'll show you what we're doing. We're doing the row. So for upper back, you can hold the back of the chair. Whoops. Whichever leg is in front is the opposite arm. You could go a little lower, means my foot back here. I turn so my chest is facing down, not out. And if I said, oh, I'm going to do that in the chair, you turn on the angle, whichever arm is working, you need to have that knee kind of out of the way. And you need to have the other foot forward so you can brace, so you're not going up and down, you're staying here. All right, so I'm going to stand up because my tush is tired of sitting in this hard chair. I'm not open. I'm going to turn my torso down, and row. So yesterday while I was working in the yard, Ken was trying to start the lawnmower, so there was a lot of beep, me, 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 beep, me, 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 beep, and it never got started. Not that we have any grass anywhere. It's mostly turned to weeds. I've given that part of the garden up. I tended to it when I first got to this house, and then I gave it to Carson, and as children do, they grow up and leave, so then I gave it to Ken. Keep going, I'm going to just run this back again. Keep rowing. Last 4. Okay, be careful as you switch to the other side. I'm coming off something really low, so I want to be careful of my blood pressure. You may not need to go to the other side. I do. Okay, square yourself up here, here, or in the chair. When you're ready, I'm going. So the arm that you're leaning on is the same leg that's forward. So given that I live on the shady side of town, I'm surprised I could ever grow grass, but when I got here, they had 2 lawns. And then after traveling to Canada, I was inspired to rip out the upper lawn, put in a wide walking path, and then just start throwing some plants into the yard that I found on the clearance rack, because I always feel like I'm saving a plant that might otherwise go into the garbage bin. Last 8. Pull your belly in. And be careful as you come up, return to your chair. I got all sorts of toys here. Okay, seated abdominal work. Hands can be on your shoulders, behind your head. Yes, you can do this standing. So here or here, if all you did was pull your belly in and round over and look at your toes and come back up, I would say that's good, really. I know it doesn't seem like much. It's the mindfulness of pulling in the belly button. If your back didn't object, and it may, feel free to add a little lift of the leg. Sometimes this feels like too much. Sometimes it's not enough, so you bring your hands more towards your head. So if you just see the emblem on my chest, it moves, right? That's because my belly button is pushing in and then the shirt and shoulders come forward. If you're doing your feet and you ever feel like, I'm not really sure if that's good for my back, just do. Seriously. Now for those who want to crisscross, go ahead and add the obliques. I'm going slow, I'm going mindful. I'm determining the best variation and option for me. I'm not just throwing it up, I'm squeezing. It makes a difference. That slow mindfulness approach, as opposed to, well, I look like the picture, don't I? No, you do not. Last 2, and last 1. Okay, undulations. If you're standing, please join us in the chair. Chest comes forward, again, tighten the belly, and roll back. Well, I feel like I got a little workout today. My heart rate feels like it came down. So you know when we were doing all those dance moves, do you know what that was? Was it interval, steady state? What kind of aerobic workout was it? So if you said steady state, you would be correct. Because as we were moving, doing all that stuff, we were just cruising along. At the very end where we dropped to touch the ground and reach up, we put a little more demand. So we got a little push at the end. All right, leg to the side, front knee in front, belly up, shift over. Okay, side stretch. Easy does it. Good, hold it right there. I'm gonna move. Okay, ready for this. There we go. Bring it in front. Other foot over. Up, up, up. Oh, I hear an accordion. Reach out. So you know, Dancing with the Stars started last night. Surprisingly good. And what was really surprising is there was a basketball player, Dwight Howard. Maybe you don't know him. 6'11". The guy is really tall. He would not fit in my family room down here. Bring the arm around in front. Lean back, grab the leg. And his partner was a little thing. I mean, really. But he could move. He did really well. He's number 2 on the leaderboard. And the other way. All right, go to your hip stretch. Yeah. I like watching stuff like The Voice and Dancing with the Stars as recreation. It kind of gets me out of the reality, you know what I'm talking about. Kind of gives me a nice little entertainment. It isn't like a murder mystery book. I just finished a book. So feel the hips, sometimes the glute, chest is lifted. If you're not sitting tall, you're gonna miss a lot of this. Remember the ankle option? And then take that top leg all by itself, extend it out. If it can't get straight, scoot out on your chair and do your hamstring stretch. Oh yeah, feels good. Tighten the belly and roll up. Okay, ankle circle. So it seemed to me when I was watching Dancing with the Stars, everything was a little more abbreviated. There wasn't a whole lot of chit-chat going in between, and there was more dancing. Ankle comes across, knee drops down, grab hold. And then Ken came in and he said, I thought the old guy died. Well, yeah, that was Len, the Brit. He did pass away, but they have the 2 of the same 3 judges. So I don't know if you'd recognize probably the worst guy, but he tried, and he's my age, and he just really struggled. Like, he didn't have enough dance steps to even get judged by. But he was in the Die Hard movie. He was the cop. If you remember Die Hard with Bruce Willis and the cop that came when the building was, you know, being blown up, and he was in his cop car. So he's an actor. Used to be a rather chubby fellow, but now he's trimmed down, so he looked pretty healthy. But boy, he could not move, just had maybe 2 steps, and that was it. Okay, no hands offload, hamstring stretch, nice and tall. Relax through the shoulders. Yep, there's a football player, and then some I don't know, but you know, it's just kind of fun to take your mind to other places, kind of like us doing this workout. Don't you just think of working out? You don't think of other stuff? So I think it's good. Tighten the belly, roll yourself up. Go ahead, bring yourself to a standing position. Big breath. As the arms come down, roll your shoulders around. And we have come for this workout to a weekend ahead of us. So I don't know what you're doing today or tomorrow. I know some of you have wonderful plans, so enjoy them. Where we are in the Pacific Northwest, it's still kind of warm. So go make the most of it, and I will see you next week. Thank you. Bye.